Hi guys, I'm Ben, and I've built multiple iPhone apps, two of which are live now on the App Store, one called GolfWink, which is an AI swing coach, and one called Dreamloop, which is what I'm going to work on today. And I thought it might be useful to just go through how I create different iterations for screenshots, because it's one of the highest leverage things that you can do. One of my mentors told me kind of earlier on that you have to have a App Store screenshot optimization experiment running at all times, because there's no downside to it and you can really improve your download rate. If you see me looking up, it's because my screen is up here. So if you go onto your App Store listing and then go into product page optimization, as you can see, there are experiments that you can set up, and I've had this one running for a little while, and as you can see, there's a double conversion rate, right? Like, it's a much higher conversion rate on this page. Obviously the numbers are quite small because it's a brand new app and I'm still working on the optimization and I'm not driving any traffic to it, but this is what I'm talking about here. So let's go back to the screenshots. So what I'm going to do is I have my different versions of screenshots here, and as you can see, there's quite a few. And if I just go back, you can see for my other app, for GolfWink as well, there are a bunch of screenshot versions that I've iterated through and tested. And this is what I'm going to be doing for Dreamloop. And so what I'm going to do is just copy the latest version and just set that up. There we go. So now I can see the old version and the split test version sort of side by side. I'll just go through and look at other apps in my niche that are doing really, really well, because the likelihood is that they've already done the research to split test to figure out what messaging works and what is actually great for the user. So as you can see, I've looked up meditation and I've opened up a bunch of the screenshots, right? Let me do another niche, for example, self-improvement. And as you can see, yeah, there's a bunch of them here. Self-improvement, self-care, journaling. There we go. Yeah, that's probably enough. Okay, so we have all these different versions. Now, what I'm going to go through is just take 5 minutes to read through each of them and think about what I notice is different to mine, right? So let me show you what I mean. So with Dreamloop, I have a sort of format where I have 2 slides, which are sort of sales slides, and then it goes into features with the actual screenshots, okay? But I notice for this one, they've jumped straight in. They don't have any sales slide at the front. It's straight into features, okay. This one, same thing. They actually only have 5 screenshots, so that's interesting. But they also only have 36 ratings, so okay. Yeah, this is maybe not good. So I'm going to get rid of this one. This one, okay, this one actually has a sales slide. Very, very colorful, not very unified, but that's also the brand. So this one also has a sales slide. Okay, so I have enough evidence here that I don't think I'm going to really experiment with getting rid of the sales slide. This one is, wow, million ratings and they don't actually have a sales slide. Okay, interesting. This one does. This one does. This one does. Yeah, okay, this one does. Okay, I feel okay keeping the sales slides in, and so I'm going to do that. Something that a lot of people do, myself included, is when you're first starting out, it's really, really easy to fall into the trap of just focusing on features. So you can see, like, view all your generated photos, review your selfie before generating. Like, these are all features, so not the benefits. Whereas if you see here, stay motivated, go further, get better. Like, these are more benefit focused, but I think the copy can still be improved. So I'm gonna go through and look at the copy, each of the apps that I've opened up. So this one is interesting. This one is going through a bit more of the actual feature set. But given the fact that they are taking an angle that I'm not trying to make. They don't have the sales slides in the beginning. I'm just going to get rid of it. Something I figured out is there are so many examples out there, so many things that you can do, that it's actually beneficial to cut down the information that you use as a reference, the information that you can take. And you can be quite brutal about this, because if you try and do everything all at once, it's never going to work. So what's actually better is if you just pick an angle and go really deep into that one angle. So for example, for this is going after something that I'm not necessarily going after. This is more like pet care. It's like fun, child imagery and avatars. This is not what I'm going after. So I'm also going to get rid of this. This is more up my alley. It's like minimalistic, no gratitude. It's got the initial sales page. So I'm going to keep this one. Again, getting rid of this because it doesn't have the initial sales page. This one I'll keep. This one I'll keep. This one I'll keep. And this one I'll keep. Yeah, well, 12K ratings. This is beautiful. Well done to these guys. Open. Going back, I'm now just going to read through the headline copy. The headline, just the initial copy of the app. And then I'm going to tell you my thoughts afterwards. Okay, here's what I notice. I have a lot of copy on my page and I'm not sure if it serves me. So I'm actually going to get rid of it. So if you look here, most of these apps, minus Stoic, only have one type of headline. So headline, sub-headline. Stoic is different. They only have headline. Only headline, only headline, only headline. So I'm going to split test this by just getting rid of the sub-headline. Okay, already this is very different. And guys, it doesn't have to be super advanced, right? Like, I don't know how to use Figma really, but it's like a drag and drop tool. And I know enough to just get me going. So now let's look at the first two slides, because these are kind of the first like selling slides. So Stoic is saying your journal for better mental health. Okay. Lifelong guide to better mental health. Okay. You're something for better mental health. You're something for better mental health. You'll see these things pop up. Like, they definitely just copied each other. Okay, let's try something different then. Let's try and use this angle because, yeah, these are two immensely successful apps and they've kind of copied each other. So it must be doing something right. You're something to better mental health. Let's see. It's not a companion. It's not really a journal. The core experience is that you're talking to a future version of yourself. This might be the way to go. Yeah, your guide for better mental health. I'm going to try this. Let's left align just because it's easier to read. As soon as we get into like 3 lines of text, it's better to be left aligned rather than center aligned. Okay, I'm okay with that. Then let's work on the second slide. What I might do is, my app is based on a principle called future authoring. So I might look at examples of reviews or research around this and see if we can cite any good research. I'm actually going to change this footer element to say based on published research, which is true. That's what it's based on. That's why I built it. Okay. This slide still needs work though. What can this be? I guess if I don't know what it's meant to be, I could just get rid of it. You know, I might do that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to just drag these declaration elements over. I'm just going to kill this. I'm going to get rid of this page. I don't need it. If I don't need it, then I get rid of it. See how that looks. I think that looks fine. Yeah, I think that looks fine. So I'm going to do that. Honestly, I think that's fine. Okay, I'm going to do that instead. Okay, now we need to work out the actual copy. I need to make sure that the screenshots that I have line up with the text that I have. And I need to make sure that the text, the copy, of the headers is benefits focused enough, because currently there's room for improvement. You know what, actually, after thinking about it a little more, I'm going to add personal here. Your personal guide to better mental health. Okay, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Okay. It's not even talking about, okay, here's something interesting. The screenshot is directly proportional to the text that we have. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So I wonder if I say stress less, screenshot along the lines of stress. Let me see if I can find one. So I'm just bringing up my app store, my phone here, and I think one of these might be a better choice. This one, for example. Stress less, sketch a symbol for who you are becoming. I think this kind of thing might work better. And then maybe, oh, okay, if I draw a smiley face here, I can do it with a mouse. There we go. I think this screenshot will probably work better. So let me quickly take that, and then I'll add this in. I can just go ahead and add that screenshot. Okay, yeah, that's better. That's better. I like that. Okay. Stress less. Unlock insights, too clinical, I think. Let's see how Headspace does it. Okay, so it actually gets longer later on. Personalized content every day. That's true for mine. Okay, I'm going to do that. Personalized content every day. Personalized journals. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Personalize, no capitalizations, journals every day. Visualize your goals. I think that's a stronger pull. So it's personalized journals every day. Get advice. Get advice is quite vague. This is a weak slide, I think, because it's not very clear what's going on. So I might actually get rid of this. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of it. Stress less, unlock insights, personalized journals every day. Affirmations, so I'm going to actually bring my phone back, and if I go back to the affirmations, okay, I'm going to take a screenshot of this so I can use this. Instead of this one, which is actually a view that no longer exists on the app, I'm going to use this. There we go. Daily affirmations. Wisdom and motivation. Daily motivation and guidance. Daily motivation and meditation. Meditation. Yeah, meditation. Daily motivation and meditation. I'm going to move these up so that they're kind of centered a little bit. Stress less. Unlock insights. Personalized journals every day. Visualize your goals. Daily motivation, meditation. Stay inspired. Stay inspired is a bit vague. Okay, we need to make it a bit clearer that it's a journal and that you can chat. Okay, Headspace is saying your empathetic AI companion. Okay, meet your future self. Meet your future self. Honestly, I might just say that. Meet your future self. I think this is probably enough. I'm not going to try and cram in a bunch of features that aren't needed. I'm going to start here and then let's see. So I'm just going to export this and set this up as the next set of screenshots for my app. But hopefully you can see kind of the thought process that goes into it. It doesn't have to be super neat. Like, I don't have everything figured out. I'm just going in and using the sort of basic principles of selling the benefits rather than features, and then the method of going through other listings of successful apps. I can extract an improvement that I think is going to probably drive better results. And so I'm going to use this now. I'm actually going to use this as my App Store listing. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully it was helpful. If you found that helpful, then do subscribe. I'm going to make a lot more content about iPhone apps and building iOS apps, as well as the optimizations that go into it. So see you guys.